Chapter 18. Criticism is a sign of success. Although although getting criticized is certainly not the best feeling in the world, I have great news. Receiving criticism is a surefire sign that you are well on your way. Criticism criticism is not a something that you want to avoid. Rather, it's a what you must accept to come your way once you start hitting it big. Criticism is defined as the judgment of merits and the fault of the work or action of individual by another. Fault. The word is often taken to mean prejudice or disapproval. The dictionary fails to include the following helpful bit of information. When you start taking the right amount of action and therefore creating a success, criticism is often not far behind. Of course, most people don't like being criticized. However, I have found that it comes as a natural result of getting attention. This may be the why some people avoid attention in the first place, as an attempt to dodge the judgment. However, there is no way to achieve serious level of success without getting some attention, as people will eye you and make it clear that they disapprove of what you are doing. Let's face it, no matter what choices you make in life, someone is going to criticize you somewhere along the way. Wouldn't you rather receive it from the people who are jealous of your success than from your family, boss, or the bill collector from not taking enough action? When you start taking enough action, it won't be long before you judged by people who aren't taking any. If you are generating substantial success, people will start to pay attention to you. Some will admire you, some will want to learn from you, but unfortunately, most will envy you. These are the people who excuses for not doing enough will move into a resource why what you are doing is wrong. You need to expect and anticipate this as one of the sign of success. It will come when you start really cranking at the next level, often before your accomplishment is even evident. Be aware the criticism can come be aware the criticism can come in many forms. It may first show up as an advice from other, where you are spending so much energy on that on client he never buy anything, or you should enjoy life more. It's not all oak. These are the kind of things that people say to you to make themselves feel better, because your abundance highlights their deficiency. Remember, success is not a popularity contest. It is your duty, obligation, and the responsibility. A body of mind who is in the fence of business in Louisiana, once admitted admitted to me, "Ah, Grant, I don't want to attention. I don't want attention. The minute I get it, competitors start coming after me. I want to fly under the radar so no one knows what I am doing." Although that's certainly one way to approach success, you cannot fly under the radar. You cannot fly under the radar for a long and expect to ever make it to top. Lying low in order to avoid attention and consequently criticism probably means that you are holding yourself back to the some degree. Your fear of being attacked is keeping you from the going from it completely. However, once the naysayer realize and acknowledge that you aren't going away, and that your success is something that should imitate, not judge, they will give you and find some else to pick on. Weak and overwhelmed individuals respond to others' success by attacking it. The moment you elect or dominate or acquire territory, you run the risk becoming the target for these people. You see this in the politics constantly. When neither side has a real solution, they merely criticize and lay into one another, and that does not do anyone any good. Criticism an individual or good group should signal to the recipient recipient that uh, the recipient that the person flying feeling more threatened by the entity he or she is battling. People who habitually disparage disparage others like this usually do not have solution to their situation, except to degrade other player. The only way to handle criticism is to foresee it as an element of your success formula. Much like fear, it's a sign that you are making a right moves in the right volume, getting enough attention and making enough up splash. One of my clients recently called my company to complain that my staff had been following up with him too aggressively. I called to ask him what the problem was. After listening to him mailing my employee for doing what was essentially their job, I said, knock it off. They are simply doing what they know right because they know we can help you. The fact that you haven't made a decision to move forward and pull the trigger is what should be criticized here. But I will refrain from doing so because it won't do either of us any good. Now let's stop the negativity and do something positive to move your company forward. Then I then rewarded my staff for aggressively following up with the client. Receiving complaint about too much follow up is an indication that my staff is moving in the right direction. I refuse to allow this client protest to my staff or supported my staff in their effort. We all understand that criticism is part of the success cycle, and I won't apologize for any employee of mine who is seeking success. And in case you are wondering, we did close the deal. This very same client now tell people with admiration and praise that those guys follow up like maniacs. When I finished college, I got full-time sales job rather than taking a position in the area in which I had received my degree. Within the couple of years, my sales result had taken me to the top 1% of the all salespeople in the industry, way ahead of the people with whom I worked directly. And if you think that didn't criticize me, well, think again. Of course they did. They made jokes about me, poked fun, tried to distract me, and even tried to convince me to see the very action and that had gotten me to the where I was. This is the what lower performer do. They make other wrong for doing what is necessary in order to make themselves feel okay about doing nothing. The highest performer, the winner, respond by studying successful people and duplicating success. They train themselves to reach top performer level because the lower performers are not willing to set up and take a responsibility to increase their production. They can only seek to tear down those who are performing at a higher level. When my book If You Are Not First, You Are the Last hit the New York Times bestseller, some of my supposed competitors immediately began criticizing me. One person called the book's title arrogant, another asked who does Cardon think he is, yet another suggested that I was getting too big for my own good. One person even called me to tell me to get a new editor because he claimed that a grammar was wrong. I did pay attention to I did Did I pay attention to any of this comment? Not for a second. I had a New York Times bestseller. From what I can tell, criticism precedes admiration, and like it or not, goes hand in hand with success. Keep pouring in the success, and sooner or later, the very same people who are putting you down will admire you for what you have done. Those who initially judged your action will later be singing your praises. Just as long you take a criticism as sign of your growing success and keep the accelerator on your action at a 10x level. After all, what better way to retaliate against criticism than keep succeeding? Okay?